I don't want pigment, and I'm like, nothing but pigment. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing makeup. I have no idea what kind of makeup look I want to do, so I thought we could just film very relaxed. So let's just do makeup together and have some fun. The only thing I know that I want to do for makeup is I know that I want a matte base. So today I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I wear the shade 6W1 Sandalwood, and I also wear the shade 6W2 Nutmeg. I have a hand cream to mix these two shades together, so we're going to mix these two together and see what the base looks like. So I'm going to do 2 pumps of Sandalwood and then 1 pump of Nutmeg. Maybe I'll do 2 pumps of Nutmeg. So that's those 2 in there. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just mix those 2 colours nice. And then I'm just going to pop that on. Oh, that's nice. That's like a nice kind of colour. When I'm wearing liquid foundation like this, I prefer to use a sponge. I feel like a sponge just gives a much more natural finish. And I find that brushes make my foundation look quite streaky. So that's quite nice. I love this foundation because there's SPF in it. This is my summertime foundation, so you will always catch me wearing Estee Lauder in the summertime. Comment down below what your summer foundation is, or maybe you don't have a summer foundation and you just wear the same foundation all year round. Let me know down below in the comments. Next I'm going to go in with some powder. This is my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder. Just going to lightly powder my cheeks and my forehead. I've got some spots coming up. I need to keep an eye on those. Just a nice light dusting. That's really nice. I love these foundations. This foundation gives such a nice, beautiful finish to the skin. I think from now on I'm going to be combining these 2 foundations together because I love the finish of it. I need to get a new setting spray. Luckily this weekend Cult Beauty have 20% off, I think 25% off for gold tier members, of which I am one. So I need to make sure that I rebuy this. I'm going to do a light spritz just to lock in some of that powder. Just a light spritz. Our first spritz. And just turn that down. I think I want to do a bit of concealer under my eyes, so I might do, I've not done a liquid concealer in so long. I also need to rebuy this, so I'm going to do a bit of liquid concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is such a good concealer. It does a really good job. I don't want to do too much, so I'm just going to keep it like that, but I feel like my under eyes need a bit of work. Now this is a liquid concealer, so I'm just gonna dry that down quickly. I'm not too concerned about coverage, so I'm just gonna blend this out straight away. I just want my under eyes to look a bit different. I like this concealer because it does blend in really well with my foundations and it doesn't look bright. It literally just looks like, looks a tad bit orange, which I think for today I'm into. Oh no, I covered up my freckles. I didn't mean to cover up my freckles, but hey ho. And there you go. Do you know what? I feel like my under eyes look good. Wow, it's so funny because I've not really been doing a lot of under eye concealer recently. Not concealer like this. So seeing myself, I feel like, wow, I look so different. But it's good to look different. And it's good to have fun. It's good to have fun like here on with makeup. So now I'm going to set my under eyes again using my powder. I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to tap up and underneath just to set that. I always talk about having dry eyes, so setting my under eyes is especially important for me because the moment I step outside I'm going to cry. So one way that I can alleviate any damage to my eye makeup is to make sure that my under eyes are set. And then I won't cry as much. Just bring that all the way down. It's also nice. This is cute. This is so crazy. Like, I've not done my makeup like this in so long. It's nice. I like playing around with makeup. And then I'm going to take my powder brush. In case there's too much powder in my eyes, I'm just going to use my big brush just to kind of spread it out and then powder the rest of my face. Now you can't really see on camera, but I can see in the mirror there is a very distinct line between my foundation and my concealer. So I'm gonna take my sponge again and I'm just gonna blend, tap it in and blend so there's less of a mark and that everything is more blended in together. Nice. Okay. Cutie. Okay, I've got 2 freckles left on my nose. I need to get a freckle pen. Nice. Okay. I think that's my base basically done. Let me actually take my brush. Taking another brush just to make sure that everything is blended, because in my big mirror my eyes look so crazy. So I just want to make sure that everything is perfectly blended. I'm going to set this, I don't have a lot of setting sprays, I'm just going to do another light spritz just to set my base. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that's nice. Nice, and then while my face is still a bit wet, I'm just gonna tap in some of that setting spray. Nice. Okay. I think we're gonna do blush now. So what blush am I gonna do today? I think for blush, I'm gonna do my new favorite blush. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek. This is in the shade Pinched Cheek Glow. It's a glorious red color and it's so pretty. I used it in one of my last videos and I absolutely fell in love with it. So I'm gonna do a bit of this. Just do a bit on the brush and then just cute. This is a creamy blush and it's kind of a tint in a way, so I might put a bit of powder on top of this just to make sure that it stays. It doesn't really show up too much on camera, but in the mirror I can really see it. I'm just gonna do a nice bit over the nose. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blush and I absolutely love it. Like, look at how like nice that is. I feel like that's actually so stunning. If you have dark skin, you're gonna love this. Even if you don't have dark skin and you just want like a nice fun red blush, this is absolutely perfect and I love it. And I think because it is quite tinty, it's not full wow impact, if that makes sense. So you can really put on as much or as little as you need. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, do you know what? I'm okay with that. I feel like that is like a nice colour. And I'm gonna take, these colours don't really match too well, but I'm gonna take a teeny tiny bit of my NYX Buttermelt blush in Back and Butter. That smells so good. Just to set this. Oh wow, they kind of do match. Just want to set that blush a tiny bit. Like I'm not really looking for more pigment per se. I just want, well, I got pigment. I don't want pigment and I'm like nothing but pigment, but that's okay. I'm gonna go over that with some powder because yeah, I just want to set the color. I just want like a hint of color. I'm not out here, don't want to be doing too much today. So you guys know the drill. Take a powder brush. This has still got a bit of powder on it and I'm gonna go over all of my powder, bring that down a bit and just spread that across the face. I might also actually take my sponge, has a bit of foundation on it, just to blend, not to blend, but just to tone it down because I don't want like a full, I just want like a hint of color. I don't want a full like red. I want it to almost be like, is that red blush you're wearing? You know, just simple. Nothing major. Do you know what? I think that's okay. That's come out very nice. Okay. So blush is done. Then we're gonna do mascara. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. This is a really nice mascara. I don't really know how much mascara I want to do today, so I'll just kind of follow my heart. Then I always forget my brows. I kind of don't want to do my brows, but I'm going to do a tiny bit of brow just because that'll do. That'll do too. That'll do. And then I'm gonna draw on my mole, because you can never forget the mole. Just like a tiny bit though. Cute little mole. Cute. Set my face with some setting spray. Yeah. By the time you're doing the final setting spray, you literally need to look like you're wearing a mask. Over time, this will normalize and I won't look like this. But yeah, okay. And then a red lip balm. This is from NARS. Nothing too crazy. Cool. Okay. Let me go and get dressed. Okay guys, so I'm back. Makeup is finished. We're ready to go out and hit the town. This feels really nice. I love how the blush isn't doing too much and everything is very complimentary. I've said this before, but I love how this lip balm doesn't do too much. Like it kind of goes a bit orangey on me, which I quite like. And yeah, I just like how this is such like a nice delicate kind of pinky red makeup look. Perfect for every day, heading out with friends, going out on a date, just like chilling. So that is all for me in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this impromptu chill makeup look. As always, everything that I've used will be linked down below in my description box, so make sure you check that out in case you want any more information. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and in the meantime I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.